Now to a CBS 4 consumer investigation. Weeks after we revealed the BMV was selling personal information to third parties, state lawmakers are sharing their frustration and detailing what they plan to do about it.
CBS 4's Angela Brower broke that story and has new information.
$133 million. That is how much money the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles has made off of selling your motor vehicle information to tow companies, private investigators, lawyers, and more. A little background here. The Driver's Privacy Protection Act limits motor vehicle agencies from disclosing personal data, but there are 14 exceptions. That means if certain companies apply for something called premium access and they pay up, they can obtain your full name, license number, address, title, and registration details.
You gotta be kidding.
That's a problem.
Most of you had no idea this was happening, and neither did Indiana lawmakers.
It was so surreal to me.
Now, representatives and senators, even our governor, are responding.
Were you aware of this practice prior to our report?
I really was not.
Senator Rodney Pohl plans to introduce legislation this January that would make it so Hoosiers have to knowingly opt in order for the BMV to share their information.
The Bureau would have to obtain written consent of a person to whom personal information is being shared, and then it limits even when that information can be shared. So, eliminating, the motor vehicle market research activities, things that we did not necessarily think were necessary for the BMV to be releasing information from.
He, like many of you, is mostly concerned about cybersecurity and whether your data could eventually end up on the dark web.
You're seeing, these data breaches that are happening, and it's incredibly costly, both to the taxpayer, to the individuals that suffer from them.
And so when I saw this...
For Representative Mike Andrade, this topic is personal. 1 month prior to our report, his 18-year-old son got his driver's license.
Now it's very relevant to see, wait a minute, who's going to be taking his information, his privacy, and selling it to someone else?
Andrade is working with policy directors to make an amendment to an already existing statute. He wants to focus on the penalties people or agencies could face if they were to intentionally misuse their enhanced access.
There's a section that says a person requesting the disclosure of personal information or highly restricted personal information from the Bureau records who knowingly or intentionally misrepresents the person's identity or makes a false statement to the Bureau on an application required to be submitted under this chapter commits a Class C misdemeanor, which is 0 to 60 days in jail, and the max is a $500 penalty fee. And I think the penalty is, to be honest with you, with what we're dealing with nowadays, is very light.
Andrade was not able to specify what those tougher penalties would entail.
Not just selling to anybody. They're a narrowly defined group of entities that can use that information.
Tonight, Governor Holcomb tells CBS 4 the exceptions listed in the Driver's Privacy Protection Act are a topic he's open to discussing further.
If we have second thoughts about why they included it in the first place, happy to look at that.
Tonight, CBS 4 is following up with the BMV as well. We requested more details about the information it sold and about some of the companies that had access to your files. A spokesperson said they are compiling those records now and will be in touch soon. I'm Angela Brower, CBS 4 News.
Angela, thank you. The Indiana State